Good evening, folks. Kenny Session here. Just coming on for a quick second. Um, got a lot going on today. Want to just come on and do some tips today. Um, I'm getting a little feedback here, so let me fix that. But again, thank you guys for coming by on Tuesday night. Tonight normally is a home buyer seminar. I sit on a panel on most Tuesday nights for new home buyers. But tonight I wanted to do something a little bit different. What we did the other day is we went and previewed some properties out in Sacramento, Citrus Heights, as well as North Highlands last week and I think that was on Sunday. So I wanted to come back and do something a little closer to the Bay Area today. I know we've got people that watch us from everywhere, but today, if there's a particular area that you'd like me to highlight, maybe you can inbox me, let me know, and we can consider that. But today, what we want to do is we're going to go into some properties that are in the Antioch, Pittsburgh area. We're just going to kind of go through a few of them right now, and I'm going to kind of show you what's happening in the area. So we're going to be giving you guys quite a few tips today. Let me see. I think I've got on the wrong. Let me get myself together here. But today we're just going to be showing some properties virtually today. And again, let's see. I'm trying to get my view right here. Okay, there we go. I think no, that's not it either. Let's see. We want to be kind of like that. But I got doubles going on. So let me see if I can remove one of us. Okay, there we go. I'm in here the way I'd like to be now. What we're going to do today is just to kind of give you guys some tips to show you what's going on. Right now, what we're doing is we're sharing my screen. And we're just going to share my screen and go through the multiple listing service tonight. And I want to show you guys some of the properties that are available in the Pittsburgh and Antioch area. Now, one of the things I wanted to do first is show you the criteria so you guys can first of all see what the least expensive properties in the area are. So let's go back. What we're going to do tonight is we're going to select all the active properties. If you guys can see that, I'm hoping you guys can see it. Okay. We're going to be pulling up active properties. We're going to be looking in the Antioch and Pittsburgh area. We're going to be looking for 3 bedrooms or 2 bath or more. And and as you can see, we've come up with 77 properties in that area. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to kind of go through some of these with you and kind of show some pictures and that kind of thing. So let's go ahead and search that now. And with the first property we're going to come up with was a little property. We're going to kind of go through these fairly fast, but I want to show you guys pictures of these. This is a property on 11th Street, $390,000 out in the Antioch area. I think this is actually, I want to say this is Pittsburgh. Yeah, this is a house in Pittsburgh that just hit the market. It's been on the market for about 8 days. It's an older style house. We're just going to kind of go through a few of these tonight to kind of show you. Again, we're just previewing some properties in Pittsburgh and Antioch tonight. You can see that there's not a whole lot of properties together, but the cheapest property that we have right now in the Antioch area is $390,000. So if you're looking to move Antioch or Pittsburgh, you can see this is one of the cheapest houses that you're going to find in the area. So again, we're just going to preview a few houses with you tonight. That's the first one we're going to show you. The next property we're going to show you is a house that's in Antioch. It's this house is $399,900, a 4 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,936 square feet in Antioch. And again, tonight we're just showing some pictures of some of the stuff that's out there. You know, we've got a lot of folks that's looking to buy right now. This again is $399,000 out in Antioch. We can do many of these with no money down, but you'll also notice that some of these properties are, let's see, I think I got it mixed up now. Boom. Okay, we're back. Some of these properties, this is the cheapest property you're going to find out in Antioch. You can see this is in Antioch. It's been on the market for about 5 days. So again, we're just kind of scooting through some of the properties, showing you guys some of the stuff that's available. Here's another one in Antioch. This is also Pittsburgh. It's listed for $399,000. Let's go ahead and show you a full view of it. Again, we're just going through a few properties out in the Pittsburgh, Antioch area. If you're interested in buying a house, you can always inbox us through Messenger, or your name, your phone number, and your address and your email address, and we will get back to you. If you see anything that you like on here tonight, we will be able to get you guys in. So I'm just kind of, let's see if we can go. This is I think we're getting, I think I messed that up. But anyway, let's kind of go through these a minute. You can see there's the kitchen on this one. Has a pretty nice kitchen. $399,000 on 9th Street. 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 972 square feet. Let's see if we can go full image again so we can see these. I don't think it's going to let me scroll through them like I like. So we're going to have to go back to the smaller size. But anyway, we're just showing you guys some properties out in the Pittsburgh, Antioch area today. We have a lot of buyers that have been wanting to move out there. In fact, we just approved a couple folks for this area today. They qualify more in the 500 range. You can see this is a remodeled bathroom that they've got in the property. There's one of the bedrooms. There's the second bedroom. And yet here's a third bedroom. Now we're getting to the bathrooms, the laundry area, the backyard area. And here we go. $399,000, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, Pittsburgh, California. Very much available. If you'd like to get approved to buy a house, you know what to do. Inbox us your name, your phone number, your address. Here's another property. This one is also in Pittsburgh. 400. You can see we went from $399 to $435 in just a matter of minutes. And so you can see there's only 2 properties in Antioch, in Pittsburgh, at a lower price right now. You guys can see here are some of the properties, the pictures. I'm just going to kind of scroll through them a little bit tonight. We know it's a little late, and we know a lot of folks have probably gone to bed, but I just thought I'd come on and do a little something on our Tuesday tips to show. And the tip is that we have for you today is, as soon as you can afford to buy a house, buy it. Right now in the market that we're in is an absolutely perfect time to be ready. We know that the markets are going to go down, but you do not want to be starting the home buyer process once they go down. If you're interested in taking advantage of some of the things that are getting ready to come in forward, or even right now, there's a lot of nice stuff going on now because interest rates are so low. We've got interest rates below 3% right now. We're doing no money down deals at an interest rate of 3.125. And a lot of these houses are very much available. To qualify for a $435,000 house, you're going to need to make about $64,000 a year to get into this property or something similar to this out in the, this is actually in Pittsburgh. Okay, we're just showing a few properties out here today with you guys so you guys get an idea of what's going on. Here's a property right now. This is in Antioch. This is the very first property that we've got, the cheapest house in Antioch right now. This house is listed for $435,000. It's a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,000 square feet. House looks fairly decent here. Again, we are recommending, my tip for today is start the approval process. You want your loan to be approved when the market bottoms out. In fact, we're not at the bottom yet, but we will be moving toward the bottom of the market very shortly. There's going to be a slew of properties that are going to come on the market in the next 30 to 60 days. And if you want to take advantage of probably the last lows of our times in our lifetime, you might want to be able to get ready, get your loan approved. If you're having some credit problems or some challenges, we recommend you call us and tell you that you need credit help. We do have a credit team. Here's a bathroom out here on this property, $435,000 in the city of Antioch. And again, we're just scrolling through a few properties. We're going to spend about another 20 minutes here just kind of showing you guys what's available in Antioch, Pittsburgh. There are a lot of people today. We had at least 2 people called us to qualify for Antioch today. So we thought we'd just come on and show you guys a few of the properties out there. Here's another one in Antioch. This is a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,288 square feet. The property is listed for $435,000. We can do no money down on these types of deals. Again, we're showing you Pittsburgh and Antioch tonight. Just kind of going through some of the inventory. We're going to be looking here anyway. You can see this house. It looks like it has a pool in the back. Very nice pool back there. Wow, 435 with a swimming pool. Let's see. Do we have somebody? I think we had a lady that qualified for 500. This might be a choice for you. It's been on the market 21 days. So that's telling me the market might be softening a little bit over there in that area. 21 days on the market is not usual. Normally, things are moving a lot faster, but you guys can see living room, kitchen. Here is probably like the little living room area, kitchen area. Here's another shot of the kitchen area. Again, we're just previewing a few houses out in the area. I was going to be previewing tonight anyway, so I thought I would come on and just show you guys, let you guys preview some of this with me, because I do this many times. I'll just, when I don't have anything to do, I'll just go on the MLS and get myself acclimated to what the prices are in certain areas. Because when my clients call and they want a house in a certain area, I have to be ready to provide them with the amount. So tonight, I'm just trying to get an idea of what's going on out in Antioch. And we can see the lowest price I see right now for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Antioch is $435,000. And here we go right here. There aren't any more 300s or 200s. But again, if you guys watch, this one has a swimming pool. If you watch closely a lot, there's going to be a lot more houses that hit the market. Right now, you guys can see there's a total of 77 houses on the market in the Pittsburgh, Antioch area that are 3-bedroom, 2-bath or above. And the cheapest house out there was being, we just showed you that this is it right here, $390,000 in Pittsburgh. Then we're going moving up into the Antioch. We was out at number 6. Number 7, here's one that's back on the market in Antioch. 3 bedrooms with 2-bath, 1,436 square feet. You can get this property if you're making $64,000 a year. You can qualify for something like this in Antioch. $439,000. You need to be making roughly $63,000 to $65,000 a year to get into, with no bills, to move into Antioch. People want to know all the time, what do I qualify? What do I qualify? Well, that's all depending on your income and your debt ratio. You know, those are things that we talk to you about in our free consultation. If you'd like a free consultation to figure out where you stand right now, if you can afford to buy a house, where you are, what kind of work you have to do, you can always call our office down here. The number's not there. Just inbox us your information. You're on our page now. You can inbox your name, phone number, and email and say, we want some information, hashtag information. And one of my assistants will get back to you and schedule you an appointment so we can do a consultation with you to find out where you are. Maybe you're not ready right now, but what we would like to do is be a blessing to you and point you in the right direction to make sure that you're doing the right things as you prepare for home ownership. So you can use us in that way. We're here. We do have, this is another one. This is in Pittsburgh. This has a tenant in it. It's a pretty nice little property. Let's get up into some of the larger ones. Here's another one right here on Filbert Street in Antioch. Very nice looking property for $465,000. Again, to live in this neighborhood, you're going to have to make at least 66 to 60 to 70,000. 60 to 70,000 will get you something like this in Antioch. And again, these are active properties. This house has been on the market for 7 days. The market is pretty strong right now, but we also know, again, you guys know it, with all these people out of work and the people not paying rents, there are going to be some opportunities that are going to come up. There's absolutely no way that it's not going to happen. We are going to have opportunities. A lot of these properties are going to drop in price. So if you want to take advantage of it, you need to be getting ready right now. That is our tip. Our tip for the day is get ready now. In the next 60 to 90 days, the whole real estate market is going to change. We don't know what it's going to look like, but I can give you a good idea. It's going to go upside down because there's too many people out of work. Here's another one right here on Inland Court out in Antioch. Again, you guys that are on the fence, right now is going to be the best time. Look at this house. Very nice house, living room. Right now is a very nice, good time, whether you live in northern, southern Cal, or you live anywhere in the United States. you need to start getting ready. And what does that look like? You need to start working on a pre-approved loan. A pre-approved loan is what you're going to need to get involved with any of these. And especially if there's great opportunities, you want to make sure that you're approved. And we do have a team of lenders that will get you approved. What does it take to get approved? Well, if you're looking at a no money down deal, very nice house here, you guys. If you're looking at one of our no money down deals, you need to be at least a 640. Now, hold your horses, because that's also, I think it just changed. I've not verified this, but I got an email yesterday from one of our partner lenders stating that HUD had dropped their credit scores back from 660 back to 620. Now, I don't know all the details of how it came together, but I will know that hopefully tomorrow or the next day. This just happened a day ago. So all my clients out there that had those 620s and 630s that we couldn't help, 631, 639s, we've got probably, I don't know how many of you guys, the scores have now dropped. They just dropped on yesterday. Credit scores now for the no money down programs is now at 620. I cannot give you all the details, but I want you guys to hear it here first, that the credit score, minimum credit scores for our no money down program has dropped as of yesterday. That is great news, because just in April, they raised the credit scores. Now we're in September, they're lowering it. So it's a great opportunity for you guys that have marginal credit. 620 is not good credit, you guys, but we can get you into this house. That's the main thing, is getting you in the door. And that's what I tell the lenders. If we can get you in, we know you ain't going to lose it. You're going to do what you need to do. Here's the bathroom in this property. Very nice little property here. Again, we're just going through some properties in Antioch as I talk to you guys about what to do. If your credit scores are below 620, we do have a team of credit repair people that can help you with that. Just inbox us your name, phone number, and email. And I want you to put the hashtag, I need credit help. Hashtag, I need credit help. And my staff will get you to the right people that can assist you with getting your credit. Now let me be real with you guys. Sometimes it's better to go with us than go with someone else, because we have vetted the people that we're talking about. We've seen the work that they do. We know what they're charging you. We know that they're not overcharging you. We're not going to allow them to overcharge you. Not to mention, we meet with them on a regular basis to go through everybody who we have in credit repair. So if you go to credit repair with us, those people, in order for them to continue to get referrals from us, they have to meet with us at least a couple times a week to go over everybody there. We go over every file with everybody. We know exactly where all of our folks are in credit repair. That's one thing. Number two is that they have to be consistent. They have to have a good follow-up system. And I know that some of our credit people may even be looking, and I'm going to tell them right now that you guys better get your follow-up system better, because what's happening is people have been complaining. You know, and one thing I don't do is I never refer. Here's another property. This is a fixer-upper. It's got a swimming pool. Looks like the pool may need some help. Yeah, that pool needs some help, y'all. You know, but anyway, it's still out there. But again, we got credit repair team for you, people that we have vetted, that we know will do what they're supposed to do. If they don't, then they're going to lose all of our referral business. And we do refer a lot of folks. Here's a property in Pittsburgh for $479, 3 bedrooms with 2 baths, 1,472 square feet. This property's been on the market for 8 days. That is significant. We're looking at time on the market. The average time on the market right now out in Antioch and Pittsburgh, you guys want to see what it looks like? I'll show you. Let's see what it looks like. I'm going to do a CMA for the whole area. And right now, we're going to see the average sales price right now is $587,000 in those areas. The minimum sales price is $390,000. The average days on the market, you come down here, the average days on the market right now is 26 days on the market, which that's very significant for anybody that's buying a house. You need to know 26 days on the market is not very much. We normally have this around 35, 40 days. But I'm just kind of, and this is actually encompassing 2 cities, Antioch and Pittsburgh. The average sale time in those areas, average days on the market right now is 26. The average sales price out there is 587. The minimum price is 390. The max is 874,000 in those two cities. So again, we just want to kind of give you guys some rough information about what's happening right now. Here's a property again, that's Pittsburgh. Very nice property. In order to qualify for 479, you need to be making $67,000 a year with no bills. 67, and that's you can combine income if it's to husband and wife. Excuse me, combined income of 67,000 will get you into this, with both folks having over a 620, 640. If you heard what I just said, we believe that HUD has dropped their credit scores, which is the first time they've done that in a few years. So again, you guys be paying attention to our shows. We'll let you know for sure. We will be speaking with our lending partners tomorrow. But for a $479,000 house, you need to make $67,000 a year, or a combination of 67,000. You can buy a home like this one. Okay, let's go to the next one. I'm gonna be out of here in a minute. I just wanted to come and whet some appetites today. This is a house in Antioch, 479,000, 4 bedrooms, 2 bath, 2.5 bath, 1,400 square feet. Very nice property. If you would like to buy something like this at 479, you need to be making $67,000 a year, or a combination thereof, with no bills. If you have bills, let's give you an example. If you make $67,000 a year and you have a $300 car payment, we're going to reduce the 67 by 30,000. So now you only qualify for what was that, 30,000 for 30. Okay, so you can kind of see if you got bills, we have to take the bills into consideration. Every bill is worth $10,000. Every $100 is worth roughly $10,000 in buying power. Remember that. That's the tip. Every $100 in bill you spend is $10,000 worth of buying power. Every $100 you spend in credit is roughly $10,000 worth of buying power. If you've got a $500 Corvette, you're driving around in a $50,000 house. That's how you look at it. Bills, and we're just giving you some tips on what to look for. Bills. The reason why you want to buy a house before a car, because cars kill real estate transactions all day, every day. We see people. I had a lady maybe a couple months ago. She was approved at $400,000. And we were looking at properties. And I've been working with this lady for quite a while. And I went to go show her property. Very, very nice property. We already were written the offer on it, the whole works. We go out to the house. And when I pull up to the house, she's sitting in the driveway in a brand new car. And I went in and showed her the property. And I came back and I said, ma'am, did you buy a new car? I'm not trying to be in your business and all of that. But did you buy a new car? And she said, well, yeah, isn't it? I said, well, it is a nice car, but you can't own that nice car and this nice house. This house is $400,000. You qualify for $400,000, but you just went out and got your very nice car that's $500 a month, which equates to $50,000 worth of buying power. So, ma'am, instead of you qualifying for $400,000, now you can keep the car, but you get to qualify for $350,000. For every $100 you spent in bills, we have to bring you down $10,000. So that's the way you look at that. When you guys think about going out to put something on your credit, or anything like that, you think about the payment. For every $100, it costs you $10,000 worth of buying power. That's one thing I want to talk to you about. Then also, as we're going, I want to talk to you guys as I'm showing you some of these properties. Something my pastor, he preached about this the other day, and I've been saying it for a long time, and that is co-signing. I don't recommend anybody go out and get a co-signer. I don't recommend that you co-sign for anybody. When you put your name down for somebody else, basically you're putting your name, your life, your credit on the line for other folks. And what I'm telling you is that you do not want to put other people's credit on the line on your behalf, and you don't want to have your credit on the line for somebody else's behalf. So when people tell me they're going to go get a cosigner, the first thing I ask is your cosigner going to be also making the payment? If you're going to get a cosigner to co-sign on some, that means you can't afford it and you need their income to help you qualify for it. And if they're not going to be making the payment with you on it, then let's not do that. The system is set up to make sure it does not let you get in over your head. But when you bring in these monies that are uncharted, they're not going to be, you mess up the process. And many of us lose our houses because of that, because you don't let the system work for you. When we look at qualifying, we're looking at income to debt ratio. That's what we want to see, is your income to debt ratio. But when you have income that is not your own, or debt, you're borrowing money for somebody to help you make the payment, we know that you're going to have some problems down the line. So these lenders, they're not just going through this for the heck of it. They want to make sure that when they go through the lending process, that they're going to get their money back. That's really what it is. And if they don't see that, they see that there's hazards in them getting their money back, they ain't going to loan it to you. And that's, I think all of our systems must have went down. You can see where something's going on here. But again, now I just wanted to show you guys a couple properties tonight and kind of briefly talk to y'all about preparing for home ownership. Do not go out and buy cars. House before car. Think of that, house before car. You want to teach your children house before car, house before anything, house and residence before anything. Anything you want. Get your house, then the car. Why? For every $100 you spend on a car is $10,000 off what you can buy in a house. A $500 car payment is a $50,000 house. You driving it. Yeah, that's the truth. A $500 car payment is $50,000 worth of house. You're driving it. So you guys keep these car payments down and use all of your income to go toward a house, because once you go get the house, they're going to line up to give you a car. But once you get a car, it's very hard to go in and get you as much house as you want. So what you want to do is don't go into any kind of car loans if you're planning on buying a home. You want all your income to be going toward the house and nothing to be going to any other bills. Also, another thing that I've been seeing a lot is student loans. I know that many of us have deferred student loans, but one of the things that you need to take into consideration, if they've not if they've not deferred your loan, what is it? Deferred, not deferred, deferred where they just wipe it out, then it's still there. And they still qualify you with a mock payment for student loans. So just keep that in mind. Also for you folks that are getting student loans for your children, be very careful of that, because that will affect your income to debt ratio as well. And like I said, today, I just wanted to come on real swift, real easy, and just throw out a few things that I see happening in our community a whole lot. The biggest issue, as all of us know, is credit. Many of us don't know how to manage our credit. Many of us don't know how to use our credit. And the idea is that we don't want to be using credit if you don't know what you're doing with it, if it's not making money. But using credit to buy a home is the best thing, the best way to use credit. And we're here to help you. Credit scores just dropped. We're going to be able to get a lot of people in the houses coming up, and there's going to be a lot of inventory that we believe is coming up. And we want to have a lot of buyers ready, willing, and approved, ready to move into home ownership in the next 60 to 90 days, because the market is going to fall. The COVID, when they're projecting September the 1st is when all hell is about to break loose, because the government is not giving any more subsidies. They're not going to be, the moratorium on rentals is getting ready to go away. So all these folks that have not paid rent, a lot of those houses are getting ready to come on the market for sale, because if they're not paying their rent, the owner can't make the mortgage. And if the owner can't make the mortgage, either the bank is getting ready to take it or they're going to try to sell it. And I believe what's going to happen is a lot of people are going to start getting off their real estate because they're over encumbered. A lot of this property is going to be over encumbered initially, but over a 10-year period of time, we will bounce back. But some folks are not going to be in a position to hold on because they don't have the money to hold on, or they don't have the credit. So that's my tip for today. You guys get yourself ready. If you wouldn't be over here watching my show if you wasn't interested in home ownership. People don't come to watch me that's trying to rent apartments. People that want to rent apartments, they go to somebody else's page. So I see you in here. Okay, and I'm just going to talk. I know you want to buy a house. You would not be on my page talking about Tuesday tips about real estate if you didn't. So quit fooling. You ain't fooling nobody. Okay, so if you got a problem, credit problem, you inbox me your name, your phone number, and your email address and say credit help. If you whatever it is, we're here to help you. Who else is going to help you if we don't? Who else out there is doing this like this? And the reason I'm doing this is because I love I love black folks. I want to stay with black folks. I want to live around black folks. I want black folks. We're black. A lot of us, we get our little degrees, our house, and we want to be all sedity and everything. Well, I live in the ghetto. I was born in the ghetto. I'm going to die in the ghetto. I don't care how much money I get. If I become a million, I'm going to be a millionaire in the ghetto because I like ghetto stuff. Okay, it ain't that. I don't look at ghetto as being a derogatory term either for all you folks out there that do. A lot of black folks, well, you that ghetto. Well, yeah, I'm in the ghetto and I like it. So what you trying to say? What you trying to say? We less than because we in the ghetto? I'm less than and my people are less than because we live in the ghetto? Y'all need to get a grip on yourself. And and that's why we ain't got no community anymore. Can somebody tell me where's the black community at right now? Point to it. I'll wait. There ain't no black community no more because we don't live together. But from all the way from when we got emancipation, we start trying to get away from Negroes. I want to go move where the white folks is. I want to move in a better neighborhood. And better neighborhood, a lot of that, it means white folks or uppity Negroes. Y'all want to go live with uppity Negroes in a better neighborhood because they uppity and they got a nice car and they broke and all that. We should have just stayed in the neighborhood together. Okay, at least we know what we're gonna do, and they ain't no better, no worse than you. That's my Tuesday tips today. Get yourself ready. And you know what? We need to be looking for the ghetto. Quit running from it. Okay, because there ain't nothing wrong with black folks that ain't got no money. Yeah, sometimes it's sad to look at people like that. But guess what? How do we build our community? By we occupying our community, staying in our community, making our community better. Because if you don't like the way your community looks, what, do you think leaving is going to solve the problem? No, it ain't. But you sticking in there and trying to fix it and trying to make it better and finding a community for us. Our community is fractured. There is no more black community. Where is it? I ain't seen it. We got some low income areas, but where's the black neighborhood? Where is it? And we used to know where it was. We used to could easily find it. Just about in any city I could go to, I could tell you where the niggas at. And they say, yeah, they over there, right over there. But guess what? Go in there and ask them now. They're going to tell you that's the poor neighborhood over there now, but it ain't no such thing as the black neighborhood anymore. And I'm not trying to say that any one way or another, because it is illegal for me to sway people any kind of way or to discriminate against anybody because of the color of their skin. But one thing I do, and I will always do, is I will support and defend and work with my people. And can't nobody tell me nothing about that because I'm not breaking it, because I love my folks. Because see, what happens is we can't. So they call it steering. If I'm steering you to a certain neighborhood, that's a real estate violation. If we put too much racism and racial inequality and stuff in what I'm talking about, the Department of Real Estate could come and take my license because I've broken some of their laws when it comes to discrimination. Okay, so there's a thin line that we have to walk when we're talking about helping our community. But I walk it every day, and I'm going to walk it for the rest of my career because I don't care. You know who I'm talking about when I say my community, okay? And I'm talking about me and you, the folks that look like us and the programs that's going to help us. So now if you ain't ready, y'all take that number down right there. Send me your name, your phone number, your email address. My staff will get started with you. Even if you ain't ready right now, send us your name, your phone number, your email, and say, I ain't ready, but I want to get ready. Just hashtag, I want to get ready. Or hashtag, I got credit issues. Hashtag, I'm ready right now. Hashtag. All right, I'm about to get out of here because it's hot and I'm sweating under these lights. You know, these lights make a brother sweat and make me all misty. So I'm about to get out of here. I did my Tuesday tips today. Get yourself ready. The market is about to fall off. It's going to fall off. There's going to be some opportunities to buy where you want to buy. Oakland, if I show you the next time, the cheapest house in Oakland right now is about $375,000 for a fixer upper. But watch this, in the next 30 to 60 days, I want you 4 people that's watching me, I want you to come back and say, Kenny, where are the prices in 60 days? I'm willing to bet you're going to have some stuff in the lower 3s, high 2s in Oakland. That's my Tuesday tips today, is get yourself ready. Those of you that are living in cities that you've been priced out of, there is going to be a small opportunity for you to get back in. That is if you're ready. If you ain't ready, ain't nothing I can do to help you. But if you are ready, hey, you ain't got to get ready. All right, y'all take it good tonight. We will be doing our Wisdom Wednesday tomorrow. Come back around 2 o'clock for Wisdom Wednesday. We appreciate you guys coming by Tuesday Tips. You guys have a blessed night. Peace. We out.